Hey guys, welcome back to me, Bowser02. Today we're gonna do another how-to. Man, it's been a long time since I did one of these. I haven't really had anything to show you guys, and I wanted to show you. But today we're not gonna show an actual set. We're gonna, or not set, a build, but we're rather gonna show sorry, not set. What I'm going to show you guys is a little few things I built. Now, these are actually, as you see, a female design. This is a torso that I made maybe months, weeks, a year ago. I can't remember, but I made this a long time, and you've probably seen a version of this female torso on that one gender bent character I made. But let's just continue. Also, these legs are mine, but, well, I don't know if they're mine or not, but hey, it's a design that I used, but I don't think anyone has used the leg part design. I do know, however, the feet are only slightly modified with these little plunger deals, or whatever you call them. I don't know what they are, but hey. These feet belong to another guy. I'll have to look for his name later, and I'll probably leave one of those little things there for you guys to see. But onto this. This torso, I would believe, is big enough if used in real life. You can use this design to make larger females. Another thing is these feet. These legs are nice and long, so they look really female. They look feminine to me. This is exactly what she looks like, sort of, or what she would look like. You guys can put the arms and head on her, depending on what you want for her to have. I do think there might be a fix that you guys can do yourselves by adding something around the pelvis, to add more of a, to just add a little more pizzazz and to make her look a little more detailed. But let's get on to the building. I use this design. I've been using this design mainly in most of my LD things for usually Titan builds. But let's get going. So let's see what we're building first. I guess we're building the torso. So first you're going to want one of these Technic ladders. Sorry, I had to count, and I believe I just counted 7. Yeah, 7 of these. 7 with 7 holes in it. It can be any color. You can make this any color you want. It's your mock. But this is my torso. Next, you get another one, which is longer. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that would be 11 of 11 holes. And now you put that in to where it's at the bottom. And I'm betting you it's going to mix it up and say put everything first before putting another bolt in here. I think you put one of these other blue things here as well, in the hole above it. So next, oh wait, it put it there. Now you put that there, so it hits in there snug. And you put another in there just to keep it held, and another just to keep it fully held again. Now you put on the torso. Now, I think in real life, this part right here, there's probably going to be a blue thing going into this hole right here. I don't think it's going to be that easy. So, if you guys get in there, that's cool. If you have to modify the part, that's also cool. But next, oh yeah, you put another in here as well, and you just keep lining it up like that until you just keep lining up the blue parts until you get to this one where it's sticking out like that. Next, you put on one of those plunger deals on there as well. Then you put one of the blue things in there. That can be any color. And I guess you put that in there first. But that's like where a neck piece is going to go. Ooh, now we'll build a neck piece. Okay, so you get one of these little ball joints with a connector peg, I guess it's called, and an axle. And now you put in this little part here. Sorry, I was checking if my streaming software was still on. It's like really small for some reason. But I think it's still recording, and you put, like as I was saying, you put one of these black axles in there. Then you put a... I do not exactly know where this piece comes in other sets. I think it comes in an Umarak set, so yeah. Put that in there. You can always replace that for another piece, modify. Then you put this little part right there. That way it connects in. Next, you put on this little plug deal. I don't know what those are called, but they're in various sets, a lot of Technic especially. If I sound really weird or sick or tired, I probably am. My head hurts and my my throat hurts a little. I'm gonna go drink some water after this. Whew. Now you stick it in like that, where the blue, where the Technic hole is filled by this blue axle, and these pieces connect right there. Now we do the breast pieces. First, I'm guessing this is the right one or the left one. I think it's the right one. But you get one of these pieces. You don't exactly have to use this this ball piece, this connector, this Technic ball. You can always use the double-sided one. That way you can have a little more friction if you need that. Then you add in one of these pieces. I do not know if they actually have the this piece in black. If they do, that's good. I'm betting though they do have I mean, don't do this if you don't like it, but you can always get the off-brand knockoff sets, like knockoff Bionicles, because I've seen a lot of those. Like Earth Tutelary, whatever it is, it's some sort of, I think, Italian build sets. They're basically knockoffs, but you can. There probably is one of these in there, and it'd probably be useful because they're in different colors. So you get that on there. Then you put one of these Borak teeth in there. Borak teeth are found in the Borak sets, like I said. I think they're in many other sets as well that are in the G1 series. So yeah. Then you put one of these double-sided Technic pieces in there. You put another like that. Another one of those hole deals, or whatever you call them. And then you put in one of these teeth. I do not know exactly, I don't know a specific set you can get these in, but I'm betting it's in a lot of Hero Factory or G2 sets. So yeah. Then you put that blue bit on there, so that connects to the chest. And bam. You put on the breastplate with one of the axles. And that surprisingly fits really well. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be a middle piece here. It's probably gonna be weird, but it's one of the Technic T's. That way, it'll connect both. It surprisingly worked really well on here. I don't know if it'll work well in real life, but hey, I don't know. Alright, so it's going to do the middle piece before anything else. Alright, so you get one of these. These are found in the Bionicle Stars sets, and maybe some others, I don't know. Another one of these weird pieces connects like that, and you put in another plunger. I don't know what you call these. We're just gonna call them Technic axles. And you stick it right there because the T is gonna go in like that. And I guess it does the T piece already. So you've already seen what this breast looks like. It's basically the same design. See, now you connect it like that. And there you go. And basically, the T-piece goes right in the middle under the little plug deal. And it connects with this piece right here that connects the armor piece. So yeah, now a little explanation of this. A lot of these pieces come from the G1 series, but I know there's some it comes from the G2. For example, a G2 piece is the freaking... You can also get them in the Star Wars sets as well. I forgot to say that. I think the Star Wars pieces... I think one of the Star Wars sets are these black one technical cover things. But I'm thinking this is mainly more G1 styled, because this torso is also found in the Fantoka sets. You can also find this, however, in a Von Nebula, so don't worry about that. Alright, next we go with the legs. So you get this blue piece for some reason. Well, okay, I guess we're building the top piece first, or we're building the bottom hinge thing. So you get one of these double-sided pieces. Those are in various sets. You get one of these axles, also in various pieces. And now these Technic deals, I think these are in mainly G1 sets. They might be in G2 and the Star Wars sets, I do not know, but I know there's like a yellow one in the huge Motonui. I don't know exactly, but you get two of those, or joint first, and one of these axle holder things, these double axles. I don't know where the heck these come from specifically, but I found these in many sets of G2 and G1. Now you put on that piece there, and now you connect it to this piece. Now we build the armor, I'm guessing, first. Dang. So what you do is you get one of these long pieces. I think there's a trans yellow one, and a translucent yellow one, or an amber color in a Sting Wasp set, I think what it's called, in a Hero Factory 3.0. And now you put in one of these ball joint pieces, and then you put this piece on here. Now this piece can be found in the freaking combo set that has... I forgot his name. It's the Kolta set, which is basically Skull Grinder, I think his name is, or Kolta. We just call him Kolta though in the community, and Akimu. You'll find this on the Akimu guy. This piece is easily found in a gold style. God, I'm sorry I butchered that. You guys will have to look yourselves if you can. And then you connect it there. Fits nice and snug and looks like a leg. Now we build the top piece. Now this is easy. You just take one of those pieces. I guess you put on the freaking flaps there. It's basically sort of like the other one, except instead we put in a hand piece right there with another one of these axles. And now we put on this armor piece here on this leg, or on that CCBS limb, and you connect it like that. No, it shows the feet. Remember, this is not my design. This is another person's, so credit to the person who made this. Can't remember your name, sorry. So you get one of these feet. Now this is also another modification I think I made. where you add that in. I don't know if you can actually do this, but if you guys find a way to do that, do it. If you can't, don't do it, because I don't want to be liable for your pieces breaking. It wouldn't settle good on my conscience. Rest in peace. Why did I say that? Now you add on one of these plungers. I think there's black ones in this color. I mean, there are these pieces in this color. And then you add one of these. These, I think, are in a lot of G1 sets. You add another one of these hands. And then you add another one of these Technic pieces. And then you put on these two plunger deals, or whatever you call them, the Technic hole deals. Now you put on one of these Technic axle deals. You put on one of these handle axles, double axle holder things, and then you put in another axle, and you got the foot. You got this leg. That's basically easy. Now that's basically the same thing. Basically repeat that, except reverse the armor. Reverse this this thigh armor. That way it looks like they're on different opposite sides. That's basically what you got as my legs for the female build. For the for a female design. Now, let me explain. These are really designs I was tinkering with because it was actually for a challenge I did with a friend. Build a gender bent version of your mock, of your self mock. And I didn't have pieces in real life, so I made this torso. I upgraded it a few times though for another creation I made on here known as Minyama. I didn't show her though. I don't know why. This is actually a little different because I modified it. There is supposed to, if you want to do the Minyama, there is a secondary thing you do to the here, but I'm not going to show it. But now you can add one of these same claw pips, teeth, whatever you call them, onto here. That way it looks like it's bracing the armor. But yeah, these legs I actually got as inspiration, except the feet are the only thing that are not from the inspiration. These legs are inspired by a female Titan build I saw. The same dude who actually did these feet. I used the feet idea because I liked them, but they are his, so yeah. Actually, you know what? I'll put in the bottom who made the Titan feet, who made these feet, in the bottom of the description. Not in the bottom, in the description. But yeah, so really though, if you do use the torso though, please if you do use the torso, please give me credit, because yes, I used this on a gender bent character, and I don't want this idea being taken. Now, if you use these legs designs, I'm fine with it. But if you do use these feet, you gotta credit the dude that made them, because those are some nice feet. They're a good design. So if you like this video, please set that like button on fire. And if you like this channel, please set that subscription button on fire. And basically, doing this means I'll make more of these at some point. And also, just wait up on episode 3 of The Life and Times of Veron. So, I'll see you later, future Fire Legion. Kapow!